From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's jump right in with a player who's hit a bit of a rough patch lately. It's been an absolute ice-cold streak, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, but today could be his day to break out of it. A few swings, some luck, and maybe he'll get back on track. It's just about finding that rhythm.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That missed by a lot. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7:07.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Scherzer with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Mad Max notches the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now, Will Brennan. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And foul ball.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Kirk to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Rogers Center, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Oh, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Bo Bichette leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Plate, ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One out, bases empty.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
One down, bases empty. Base hit, center field.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So a man at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one
Ball
missed. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Grounder might be 2. Over to second for 1. And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Guardians 1 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Carlos Santana. Max Scherzer goes to work. There's a strike.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bo Naylor at the plate now, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Upstairs, Scherzer, 40 years old now, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Guardians fail to score. They lead it 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
Bieber back to work. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
This one high in the air to left center. Kwan heads after it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
And the batter is George Springer. Springer went deep in his most recent game.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Went deep in the ball game last night. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second is offline. Tag, got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Brennan on the move. Nabs it. And that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Gabriel Arias.
Max Scherzer back to work. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike. Aye. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got him pitched to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan, struck out swinging his first time. Just missed.
In.
That one the other way, and foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that will fall, and that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Next to hit, Will Brennan. And that one fouled off. Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Harris right there to make the grab. And that is that. Back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately, hot hitting as we take a look at the numbers this month. And that one fouled off. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Dustin Harris, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Kwan on his way over. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop,
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, second baseman Andres.
Here's Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is out of play. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Bichette around third and headed home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back now in Toronto. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Noel, the next to hit, takes outside. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1
Nobody
strike.
on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Popped up. Jimenez. And it's caught for the out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
So far, all we've
2
seen in
strikes.
this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And there's a ball.
Yep.
Up the middle, Bichette. Throws to first. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball 1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And that is downstairs. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Anthony Santander now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Not
Counts
close
1-0.
with that one, and that's ball 1. Bounce to Santana. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Springer in now, takes ball one off the plate. Runner on at third, one gone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
One down. Dalton Varsho, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one fouled off. Tap foul at the plate.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Popped up. And it falls. The throw into second, and the lead runner holds on at second base.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
And now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove. 2 away now. Now it's the DH, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw home. Here's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. On a line out towards center. Can't get there. Base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Arias in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. And a foul ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Thomas aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Springer there makes the catch, and there's 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike. Rocchio measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable.
Runner takes off. There's a ball.
Count
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
Nope,
Just missed. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Guardians 2 and the Blue Jays 1. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Dustin Harris. Bieber back to work. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Lifted in the air, right field. Brennan. And there's one down. So digging in, Andres Jimenez. He's 2 for 2. And it's fouled off. Blue Jays down a run. Fouled off. He was late. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. One and 2 now. In the air out towards right center. Brennan, long run. He's got it. Here's the throw. He steps on the bag. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Fly ball down the line. Santander in pursuit. Puts it away for the out. One down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game.
Jose Ramirez.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at bat.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Scherzer deals. Scherzer gets the punch out, and he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And George makes the grab. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Guardians 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom of the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That's in there. And it's 0-1. A hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And the batter now, Anthony Santander. That's to third. There's one. On to Santana, 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Way upstairs, ball 1. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a base hit up the middle.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. His home and away splits there. And that one fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Line, and that's a base hit. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Ernie Clement. 1 for 2. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. 1 runs in. The second run scores. It's 3-2.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So up next for Toronto, Dustin Harris. That one missing inside. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
First baseman Carlos Santana. Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Swanson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope,
that one drifts inside. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And one gone. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. Clips the corner. And that's strike one. Just missed. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swung on, popped up left side. And there's 2 down. Here's Lane Thomas now. Late on that fastball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. Out to short. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Foul ball there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Hunter Gaddis preparing to come on if needed. Herron, the lefty, warming up as well. Got him swinging. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Rip to third. Ramirez sends it to first. And Guerrero is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back now in Toronto. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Swanson back to work. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Tim Herron.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Santander
Ball one, no
at the
strike.
plate now. That's ball one.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Here's George Springer, 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch for the out. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 3. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Varsho off of first with 2 away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Thomas whips it in quickly. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out. And now Ernie Clement.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Arias. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. 2 left on. Through 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Guardians 2. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And that's in for a strike. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Just a weak fly ball this time. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Hit in the air, left field. Squeezes it. 1 away. He's 2 outs away. And next is the designated hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that is strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires over to Guerrero. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And fouled off. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt down the line, and it's foul. On the ground, Harris. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, in fact, the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.